A middle-aged woman discovers herself, and a classic spy character gets a reboot. Are this week's movies worth your time and money? Let's find out.
¿Cómo te llamas tú? Gloria.
One of last year's great film performances was the Chilean actress Paulina Garcia in Gloria, the story of a middle-aged woman, suddenly single again, trying to find her way through a new world of romance. Garcia should be an Oscar nominee for her work. Her Gloria is vulnerable, funny, and ultimately triumphant. After a limited opening last year, it's coming to more theaters this week. See it.
What are you doing here?
You lied to me for 3 years. Somebody
Come
you were
on,
in the
of course not. Can we have a minute, please?
No. This is geopolitics, not couples therapy.
Tom Clancy's super spy character Jack Ryan has been passed around more times than a plate of Thanksgiving turkey. First Alec Baldwin played him, then Harrison Ford, then Ben Affleck, and now Chris Pine.
Oh my God.
Jack Ryan, Shadow Recruit, tells us how Ryan, a CIA desk jockey, got pulled into the spy business in the first place. There's a great cast, including Kevin Costner, Keira Knightley, and Kenneth Branagh, who both directs and gets to play the bad guy.
You want to be my prosecutor?
Yes, I am.
Well, I'll see anything with Samuel L. Jackson in it, and he's a real hoot in Reasonable Doubt, a neat little thriller coming to theaters and video on demand. Dominic Cooper is a prosecutor who's guilty of a hit and run, but when Jackson's character is accused of the crime, well, things start to get really complicated. If you have doubts about checking out Reasonable Doubt, well, don't. Hey, here's a trivia question for you. Samuel L. Jackson worked on nearly every episode of The Cosby Show for 2 years, but you never saw him. How's that possible? I'll tell you in a minute.
Good, I'm good. We're gonna be good. We're gonna be good.
Here's a truly great film from last year, coming to DVD and video on demand.
You guys got plans for the night?
I meet up with the fellas, head out to the city.
Why don't you take the train out there?
Fruitvale Station is based on the tragic true story of a young man named Oscar Grant III, who was shot to death by transit cops on a Bay Area train.
What is the problem? What did you do?
But writer-director Ryan Coogler doesn't focus solely on Oscar's senseless death. It shows us the young man's life and how he was in the process of trying to make his way in the world during the 24 hours before he died. Fruitvale Station is an unforgettable ride. For all of our full reviews, check out aarp.org/movies and my blog. Thanks for all the likes and shares, and keep the comments coming. Well, that's it. And how could Samuel L. Jackson work on virtually every episode of The Cosby Show for 2 years without being seen? Well, he was Bill Cosby's stand-in, the guy who stood there in Cosby's place while the lights were being set. They even had him wear those crazy sweaters that Cos loved so much. And then one day he said, "I'm not effing wearing any more of these effing sweaters." Hey, the show never ends on the Movies For Grownups channel. Add your review in the comments section below. Then subscribe, like, and check back next week for more Movies For Grownups.